Damn. I put it right to the bin. So, all right. So we gonna open this pack. We ain't gonna get nothing. Uh, please. Um, Deep Blue. This like what the fuck? Uh, let's go to auction. We gonna sell him for like a cool 3 piece. Oh, best get extra fries. That's how much he going for? Yeah. This is the team. Low key. I like these jerseys. Unavailable. What about the Mavericks? Can't use the Mavericks. Not the Mavericks. Let's get into this hole.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Jared Stackhouse. Double go, Slurpee.
Here we go.
Double go, Slurpee.
Has to wear. Goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you like to start a game. I mean, boom. Straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. I like that.
Here's Reeves. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Brunson with a clean look. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Reeves. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Brunson, no good. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not shot there.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Backcourt violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Brunson. .149 left in the first. There's the three. Rebound by the Pistons. And another turnover here by Detroit. Several teams changing it up here. And it's East Rutherford's ball. Here's for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Detroit trails by 3. Outside Roy. Picked by West. Right side Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Man, Roy can fly.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for East Rutherford. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Detroit making a switch here.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again. Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Nowitzki, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
During a screen. For 3, Westbrook. And they will call over the back on the play.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
And he sinks the second. Outside Durant. There's a screen by Hansbrough. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. East Rutherford leads by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for East Rutherford.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Durant. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Outside Curry. Back to Roy. Curry on the wing. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Outside Roy. And there's the drive. That one falls. Roy's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, never shy about mixing it up inside. Roy, a great finish.
Outside, KD. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now, here's Roy. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. It's stolen by Hansbrough. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. And he hits it to tie the game up. Roy's got 7 points in the game.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range. Allowing to be a bigger threat from him.
Bangs home the trifecta. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Smoking on that pack. Sit that fuck down. Left. Boy.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Back to Brunson. Who's a great open on fire. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Reeves with it. He's got 5. Out to West. High post, Davis. 4 on the clock. Over Gasol. And it's Davis missing.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy.
Heads up play by Roy. He can be an effective facilitator when he wants.
It's Roy on the wing. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Brunson. And Davis sends it back. Got it off in time. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's East Rutherford up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Detroit trails by 3. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Stephen Curry's doing. David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for East Rutherford. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now Reeves, after Roy missed from long range. Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony Davis. Rebound, East Rutherford. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Roy attacking, and it comes off the front of the rim. East Rutherford leading by 3. East Rutherford with another miss. Reeves outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Roy. Davis sets a screen. Outside Roy. Down low. Hansbrough. And Hansbrough slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Boozer's got room. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And East Rutherford leads by 3.
I love the aggressive approach right there. Boozer is impressive off the catch.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Reeves. He has 5. For the time, Boozer with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
By Boozer.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there, heading to the rim.
Pass to Hansbrough. The Pistons working the ball around now. They shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Washington. From past the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Reeves in the corner. Here's Hansbrough. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the right.
It's Pierce on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Pierce not afraid to seek out that contact inside.
For East Rutherford, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Pierce hits 2. 41 seconds left in the third. And here's Westbrook. No good that time. Stolen by Durant. Pushing it up. Got a piece of it. Reeves outside. Pass to Hill. Off target from outside. And
timeout.
is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Westbrook. Goes up off the inbound. Pass to Davis. He got it up. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. East Rutherford leads by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here is East Rutherford. It's a one-point game. Here's Roy. Pass to Reeves. Back to Roy. And here is Hart. Get the rebound. Durant with the steal. Here's Davis for 3. Roy. Cruiser with the rebound. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And so here is East Rutherford. They lead by 1. Here's Hero.
There's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's Reeves. Over Reeves. Back to Reeves. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Stackhouse. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Right down the lane, Stackhouse blows past the defense there.
Here's Reeves. Outside for Davis. Back to Reeves. To the paint. And stolen by Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Brandon Roy.
You know, it's hard to establish good D on Gasol because of his height and his width. But, you know, he'll happily win the trip to the line by using what he has.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. No good from Stackhouse. Detroit trails by 7. Play with it. Gasol covering. Outside Roy. They get it back to the wing right side. Inside. There's Sabonis. And Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol.
If they just make them wish that they never, most of these just, they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping. How you this hit that selling ain't rip. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never deal with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could, you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't got a check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they ain't real. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I
tree. Ugly corners, on the scene, screaming glee. Say you bout it, let me see. Rap your hood, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Throw it up, let me see. 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 Fast music, not all the all the rock and blue, sound folk. Hit the club, it's a move, parking lot. Let me see, can you do it? New paddock, red roof. Let me see the door.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline.
Here we go.
So it's Columbus now. Outside Murray. Outside Davis. The three-pointer off the mark.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Davis. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Here's Roy. And again, no good by Detroit. Gay right side. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And no good to start tonight, missing his first attempt there. Here's Roy. Here's West. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Roy. Launches it. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Ooh, missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right side Murray. Pass to Roy. Shot is up. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Roy. Gets the three ball to go. Roy's got 5 points.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Pass to Reeves. And again, no good by Detroit. And Davis has got the ball here for Columbus. Gay right side. The fader. That one goes. Count it.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. And